But thank you all very much for coming today. It's lovely to see you all here in Southend at the Beecroft Gallery. As the video kind of says, we've been working to help reduce gambling harms for such a long time, Breakeven. It's really nice to actually do something a little bit different today and highlight kind of not just the typical treatment and support that Breakeven offers, but actually look wider at that kind of holistic approach to treatment and recovery, and present today an exhibition called Breaking Free that is really about how recovery can be different for everyone, how that support is not one size fits all, and actually that there are lots of different ways to express those emotions and the different forms of recovery in there. I'm not a counsellor, so I'll pass over to Suzanne in a moment to kind of explain more on the details of actually that art therapy. But no, it's fantastic to kind of see so many people here from different organisations, people that have contributed to the artwork. And I hope you'll really enjoy it and spend a long time when we take you up there to go and have a look at some of the stuff there. We've had contributions from the University of Brighton, from clients, from affected others, and it's given a really kind of wonderful variety of pieces to have a look at there. In terms of kind of other things to mention from me today, it's an interesting time in the gambling harm space at the moment. There has been huge changes in the way that commissioning and levies are done. As of the 1st of April, it's been fantastic that Breakeven now know that we are commissioned by the NHS for all of our treatment services, as well as OHID for all of our prevention, which means that we get to continue that work that we've been doing for nearly 25 years. If anyone would like to come and have a chat with me, I can tell you endlessly about the education programs that we are running, more about the treatment side of things, but also about the policies, the strategies that we are looking to work with local authorities, charities, organisations around the area, particularly in the east of England, to have a look at. So please do nab me at some point. The couple of other bits of housekeeping are kind of the more dull side of things, is if you don't want your pictures taken, Bethany will be taking pictures. For people that are taking pictures, please just take pictures of the artwork, try and keep other people out of them. And then we will take you up shortly after Suzanne has spoken to go and have a look at it. I implore you to have a look at all the artwork there, but also do take some time to look around the rest of the gallery. Beecroft have very kindly given us this space today, so it would be really nice to go and show some support for all the other artwork that's around. There's some really great pieces here. And then please do come back here once we've done all of that to eat all the food that we have on offer. The caterer's done a lovely job of presenting a lovely spread, so please do come and hang around, have some lunch, have a chat, and share those pieces there. But I'm going to pass over to Suzanne, who is our kind of expert, and this was her brainchild, so to come and speak a bit more about art therapy and use of art in recovery.
Hi everybody, thank you for being here today, and apologies for trying to get going. We're hopefully expecting some other people, but they're not here yet, so I shall crack on anyway. So yes, basically, bear with me, tech is a weapon. Welcome and thank you for being here today to celebrate the first ever Breakeven art exhibition. The name Breaking Free is reference to the recovery journey that our clients move through, and this made me think, why not celebrate this? It's an important part of the journey that they spend with us. Why not let our clients tell us their story through our own creativity? So it's showcasing lived experiences which highlight personal journeys and the strength found in recovery from family-related harm. My idea for this, so how art can be used in recovery from family harm, it came from an idea that I had from therapy itself. So I'm a person-centred counsellor by trade, but within that we use so many different ways of communicating with our clients, and one of those is art. Now when people think of art, sometimes people just think of pictures on the wall. It isn't just that, it's far more than that. We use a diverse range of ways to express, from singing, dancing, painting, writing lyrics, and all of these are ways to express how we're feeling. And I think it's really important today that we will get a chance to look at the contributions that we've had given to us to show what it means to be in recovery. What does recovery mean to these people? Recovery is messy. We know that. That's why we do what we do as counsellors. When we're working with clients, we know that it isn't linear. We know that it does this. So this is why we give the chance to our clients to kind of use their time to express it in different ways. You'll see this on display as well. I was absolutely blown away when I saw all the submissions, because our youngest contributors are 9 years old. Am I right, Alex? So thank you very much, boys, for your contributions. It's really important that I say thank you to everybody who submitted today, because I understand that it can be really tough when you're in recovery itself to actually be brave enough and say, you know what, here is my story. This is how it felt for me, because not everybody's the same. And we need to respect that. And I think as therapists, it's so important to understand the journey that our clients go on. And what a better way to kind of celebrate that by being here today together and showing you that. So yeah, I just want to read you a quote, because I think it's really important that we kind of bring this all into context as well. So Natalie Rogers is the daughter of Dr. Carl Rogers, who was the founder of person-centred therapy. And she actually led on a little bit from that and used expressive arts therapy in her own work. So expressive arts therapy uses various arts: movement, drawing, painting, sculpting, music, writing, sound and improvisation in a supportive setting to facilitate growth and healing. It says it all, doesn't it? It's a process of discovering ourselves through any art form that comes from emotional depth. It is not just creating a pretty picture. It is not a dance ready for the stage. It is not a poem written and rewritten to perfection. Self-awareness, understanding and insights are achieved by delving into our emotions. The feelings of grief, anger, pain, fear, joy and ecstasy are the tunnel through which we must pass to get to the other side, to self-awareness, understanding and wholeness. So before I sort of pass on to someone else who wants to do it, and we go and see the wonderful artwork, I'd just like to thank the Breakeven team. Drew, Bethany, thank you so much for bringing this all together. And to the many artists who've shared their work with us and allowed us to put it on display. And finally to our clients for sharing your story. And thank you to everybody who's taken time out of their day to be here. So thank you all very much.